Yes, I paused for 1 second, but hey guys, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hello World. Man, I was looking back at my previous, um, like when I first started Hello World, and I always used to sing an intro in. And like lately, I haven't been doing that. So I said, you know what? Let me get back to the old. Just because it's new doesn't mean you can't go back to some old. So, how is everybody doing? I thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you, whether you're watching on a rerun or live with me at the very moment. I thank you anyway. Um, you know what I like to do first? I need to see if I'm buffering. And no, I'm not. I think what happened was my computer needed a rest because I've been running my computer consistently for like the last 2 or 3 months, just every day, all day. And I haven't given it a break. And then it just went through its little update and it hasn't had a break in a while. So I definitely think my computer needed a time off. So I turned it off. My computer was off all day today. And oh, I need to blow my nose. I'll be right back, guys. But talk amongst yourselves if there's anybody there. So yeah, as I was saying, I started off Hello World with Hey Patty D, Life with Susie. Hello World. What's going on? I used to start Hello World. Patty D, you probably will remember. I used to start Hello with Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World. That used to be the thing. And the only reason why I figured it out was because I went back and started watching all of the old previous episodes of Hello World. And I was like, oh snap. I used to do that every time. Hey, Verns, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Love that. Hey, how are you? Guys, there are some great people here tonight. You got Patty D, Life with Susie Q, Buying Space. What's going on? That's my homie. And then Vern's Junk Closet. She's really cool. If you are interested in expanding your YouTube family, go to Junk's Closet. Consider, turning her red bell gray, and you will absolutely learn, and you'll also meet incredible channels, and you guys can grow all together. She's really cool, and definitely check her out. Happy Sabbath to you too, Livette. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I know you came the other day, but prior to that, I haven't seen you in a while. So I guess you were busy working. Of course, Ferns. I mean, like, it's nothing for me to tell the truth about people that I like or that I think are cool. Susie Q is funny too. She be having games on delay. Last week we were playing Family Feud for like 20 hours. But it was fun though. I ended up winning. Hats off to me. But whatever the case is, it's some really cool people. Patty D, I don't know if you know him because everybody in this chat right now, we all have met in different arenas, right? So you might not even know each other. And Buying Space, like Buying Space and Patty D we're from like a whole nother arena. Hi, Orion, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Levette, I met Levette in a whole different space too, in the techie world. Susie Q, I don't know how I met you, Susie Q. I think maybe you might have been live and then like it was recommended to me. I don't remember. And Vern's, I met Vern's from just being all over the place. I've been in Stephanie's chat, Flower Glamorous, LSP. Those are the places that I met Vern's at. So like it's all different. I feel like I'm the in between where everybody can jump over what they're not used to being or seeing and then see things different and such. I like that. Of course. You are so welcome. You are a star. You are a star. Yeah. Anytime you come in, that's your song. I saw you live and I started for real? Oh, that's so cool. Was in the middle of Mad Max and the Thunder was it the mid Mad Max and Thunderdrome? Who buying space? I met you with Just Sandy and them, right? I feel like that you and Patty D. I know I met you guys. Adam, hey Adam. Adam's Exploits is another cool guy. If you guys don't know him, please check him out. He does a live at least Wednesdays around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's all about reselling. If you know nothing about reselling or that community or that world, and you just want to hear interesting conversation, go to his channel. He's really cool. Adam is my friend. Hello, world. Mad Max. Yeah, you guys know I always try to show love to everybody and support. And it's genuine. For me, it's genuine because it doesn't take anything. It doesn't take anything away from me and it doesn't add anything to me. It's just I'm being honest. And, it is what it is. Yes, trying to make a joke. Oh, yeah, that went all the way over my head. I'm sorry, buying space. That went all the way. I was here and it was up there. I'm kind of slow sometimes when it comes to that. But guys, so I have to tell you how my day is. That's the format. We welcome each other, tell you how my day was. It was good. Nothing really bad happened. I was all over the place. Oh my goodness, I was actually busy today at work. So I couldn't even pay attention to the chats the way I normally like to. So like my job had me working for real today. Shout out to everybody at my job, but like I for real worked for my dollar today. I worked for my dollar. And usually I get to sit down and this is me all day at work, but don't tell nobody. Please don't tell nobody. This is me at work all day on YouTube all day, just from jumping from chat to chat to chat to chat. And then I'll answer the phone in between that. Then I'll do something at my job and I'm back at the chat. And I'm so thankful that my job doesn't have any restrictions on the web. So I can do it from the computer. And if I need to do 2 chats or 3 chats, then I open up my laptop and I'm like, here with it. I'm here with it. And nobody says anything. Half the times, my coworkers, they're like, who's that today? It was like, oh, yeah, Adam. My coworkers know you. They're like, oh, that's Adam today. They know you guys. And my phone without glasses, not good. Uh-oh. So guys, my day was good. Other than that, it was busy. I was supposed to get my hair done today, but there was something wrong with the that neighborhood. They were having a water problem, so there was no water, so I couldn't get my hair done. So I now have to wait until Monday. And I got my hair all nice and sweaty yesterday to like, you know, be done and fresh today. I have an event tomorrow. But whatever. Maybe I'll just go with the hat on because sometimes they put those places real cold, so like I can get away with it. And plus, it keeps once your head is warm, then the rest of your body will be warm. And so maybe I'll just do that. And then I'll go hard again at the gym on Sunday. And then Monday, I'll get my hair done and then we'll be all good. So that was pretty much my day. I had a good one. I hope you guys had wonderful days too. Um, you went grocery shopping? Is anybody, hi Chop, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Is anybody doing Super Bowl this weekend? I didn't even know it was Super Bowl Sunday until buying space when you made that comment about the 49ers. I was like, oh snap, the Super Bowl must be this weekend. So I'm gonna try to do something interesting for Super Bowl or the day before Super Bowl. Didn't make it past my recliner, makes my back feel better. Oh, so that should be interesting. And I don't know, guys. I had a good day today. I hope you did. Like, I really did have a good day. Lately, my days have been getting better and better and better. I think it stemmed all from last night. Um, Last night, I had a really interesting conversation, and it really made my day. It really made my day. And um, I did stuff. I'm actually doing things that I normally typically would not do. And I'm proud of myself, right? Shouldn't we all be proud of ourselves? Is that the comedy show, Joy? What? What comedy show? The Super Bowl? My back, man. My back is sore today. How are you enjoying YouTube? Me, Verns? It's okay. I haven't had no bad things. I don't know. Like I haven't experienced anything bad on YouTube. For real. I mean, some people will slight you, but like whatever. I don't care. I'll still be all up in their face anyway, because eventually they won't slight me no more. And even if they do slight me, it's like whatever. I don't care. Like, that doesn't bother me. I still do what I have to do. I still come on. I still try to be inspirational, inspiring people. And I try to have fun, even when circumstances, situations don't always present itself that way. I still try to make the best of every situation, which I hope all of you do as well. Nate and Anthony are having a live with their Super Bowl party at 9. They are going also to live on Grimes Finds. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, the comedy show, Adam. Um, okay, that's cool that they're going live. I'm not gonna be live showing the actual football party because for me, like I just think I might go live for like a half an hour or so. Cause just so you guys know, and you got most of you who have been in here, I come on every single night, 7 days a week, no matter what. Even if it's for 15 minutes, a half hour, 2 hours, whatever, I still come on because I said I'm going to be here. And if I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here. I stick to my commitments as much as I can. They may not always be on time, but I stick to my commitments. And whether there's one person, 10 people, 30 people, 50, 100, whoever is in the chat, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be here because I made a commitment. You never know who may watch this afterwards that might be encouraged or inspired by something you guys say in the chat or something that may come out of my mouth. So, Super Bowl Sunday, 49ers, Chiefs. I hope the Chiefs win. I think I like their uniform. Their uniform look nice. Actually, I have to see what their uniform looks like. I can only imagine what it used to look like back early in the years. It was like a chief, and then it was red and something else. And 49ers, I don't know what their uniform looks like because they've updated their uniforms these years. So I have to take a look. But either way, I will have a good time watching that game with whomever I'm in the presence of, whether it be out and about or in someone's home. I'm going to have a good time. So I know I said we're going to be chatting and shopping. I actually took these off of the site and I thought that I sold them, but I didn't. So I have to put them back on the site. So if anybody's interested, I have these socks. They are $15. And just so you know, with all of my socks, once they are sold out, they are never made again. And this has a few dreams on there, like an actor, a judge, a teacher, a dancer. And basically, the name of the sock is called Follow Your Dreams. I only have two. I only have 4 left in these beautiful colors. Hey, J-Talk in his house. What's going on? And if you look closely, you see the clouds. Like our dreams are like, they're like amazing. It's like the sky can't even hold our dreams. But sometimes we need to be inspired and reminded that our dreams are limitless. If we would just think and activate them. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to activate your life and keep your feet warm at the same time. So if you are interested in these socks, just let me know. They are all here for you. What size and cost? They're $15. And this is a medium. And this is a large. They're unisex socks. And this is a large. So for the unisex socks, a large for a man would be a 10 to 12. For a female, it would be like a 6 to 10. That's what a large is. A medium for a female would be, I believe, hold on, let me get a pair that actually has it because I think I'm talking mess right now. And I don't want to talk no type of mess. All right. So I have the sizing chart. So a medium. And guys, tomorrow's my first event of the year. Limitless. Absolutely. So a medium for a female is a 6 to 10. A large is a 10 to 13. For a man, it's a 6 to 8. A large is a 8 to 12. So yes, these are your follow your dream socks. And it's actually made out of a t-shirt. This was the original design for the follow your dreams, where it had the cute little diamond incrustation. And then I redid it. Don't be a bum. Hit that thumb and share it out too. Thank you, Myra. So that's these. I will never make these again. And then this one was so cool. This is a Be the Difference truck. So let's be the difference. And this is the fall theme. If you look closely, you'll see in the background scene right here, pretty much right here, the original New York skyline and the original Twin Towers are in there. Not the Freedom Towers now, but the original ones with the two buildings. So this is a Be the Difference truck. And, that was a request. Do you take pay? I take PayPal. I take, what's that thing called? Cash App. Can you play your Hello World ringtone? Sure. This is my ringtone too, Vern. Oh, Verns, you've never heard my ringtone? Girl, let me play my ringtone for you. Let me play my ringtone. Let me play my little old ringtone. I developed a ringtone. So Eat Sleep, she's not here right now. You're interested in all four of these follow your dreams? Hold on one second. I want to play my ringtone so you guys can hear this thing. And I need to go, let's see, help Be the Difference. Wait a second. I have it on my phone. Why am I looking all over the place for it? Duh. I still don't know how to operate my cell phone. Let me go to sounds and ringtone. Hello world. This is my ringtone. Hello world. Yes. Hello world. That's my ringtone. No, the two truck. Oh, hold on. Let me show you the other ones I have. This one right here, you can see it better. This one is just the open road. I call this one the open road for the truck. So they're all different. And Burns, just so you know, all right, fine. I'll tell you guys the secret, right? Shh, don't tell anybody, but I only make 12 of my socks in the world. So there's only 12 people in the entire universe that own a pair of Be the Different socks, any type of sock. I guarantee you that because I make sure it's that way. And most of the times they're all broken down into different colors. So usually only one person in the world has the design, but their own color. I think that's pretty good because if I die or when I die, you'll be owning something that, like the Van Gogh of things in socks. So a lot of people, they don't even wear my socks. They frame them because they're so different. Yes. Do you have a website or IG? Yes, I do. This is the website. Be the difference in LLC.com. That's the website right there. And Buying Space just gave you the email address. The email address. What were you saying about Eat Sleep? Oh yeah. So Eat Sleep was like, you say hello world so much, you should make that a ringtone. I was like, no. And then I thought about it and I was like, okay. And so the beat that you heard behind it is something that I actually created as well. So I made the music and the vocals are all me. And I also went to Karma, who mixed it for me. So she pretty much, we worked together and cut up pieces of my track and fit it into a song. And then we placed my vocals in different sections of it. So that's how it came that way. And yeah, I make music as well. Surprising enough, like who would have thunk that my music would make the mixer? She was like jamming too. She's like, this is dope. She's like, you made this? I was like, yeah. It was that dope that she would love it. Thank you. Verns, so which one do you like? So for the truck, this is an extra large. So extra large, an extra large. What the heck? Yeah, extra large is just extra large, really big. So this is that one. Something's wrong. Hold on. Yeah, this is that one. I only have one extra large left. And the rest of them are mediums. So this is the only one that's different out of all of them. Verns. So you have this background, and then you have the autumn background, which would be this. And then it's $3 for shipping. Then you have the open road and then the autumn. And then you see the black top and then, the brown top. Those are the differences between those two. So I have one left of the open road. Forgive me, I want an extra large. Okay, so this is the extra large. And that's the only one I have left. That's the extra large. And then I have the mediums, which would be that one or this one. Oops. I have these. Yeah, you see the World Trade Center better, like the whole background right there. But you see it even better right here. The Twin Towers. And like y'all, I swear y'all, I was so blessed to run into the artists that I work with. Do we order from you or you could do it right now. And the only thing you have to do, you see Buying Space put the email address. You can just email me a mailing address and if however you want to pay, if you want me to send you an invoice, then I can send you an invoice. If you want to do Cash App, this is the Cash App. And you just add $3, BTD LLC. You just add $3 for shipping and that's it. So that's these. So Vern's got the extra large. And then you have these too. So those are that. And so I have still the snacker. This is the ice cream social. This is the ice cream social. You got the root beer float and everything. You got your Be the Difference ice cream social. Yes, an invoice. Okay. So send me an email if you would not mind to the email. Look, I'm pointing at it. To the email address that Buying Space put in there is be the difference LLC at Gmail. And I will send that to you. I'll mail these out on Monday, just so you know. I will support as soon as I get back on my feet. Susie, you support by being here. So I appreciate that. And you also support by like telling people about me. Those are the two main ingredients that help me, because people who are able to will find out about Be the Difference and be like, oh, I like that. And then they can support immediately. This is a Be the Difference approved bowl of soup. I only have one left. And this one is an extra large. A Be the Difference approved bowl of soup. I thought that was so cute. I thought that was so cute. And Verns, I don't know if you know, but I actually write books too. Well, they're not really books, they're just quotes. And this is how they look. I don't want to open it too much because this is a brand new book and I don't want to open it too much. But that's that. And yeah, that's me on the back. Can you tell? Is that tomato soup? It's whatever soup you want it to be. It's just to Be the Difference bowl of soup. I said, ooh, I want to have a bowl of soup. Make me a Be the Difference approved bowl of soup. And that's what we came up with. Guys, my chest is hurting from yesterday too, doing all those pull-ups and stuff like that. It did something to my rib cage. Hey, Say, how are you? Quotations to inspire. Yes. Yes. And if you haven't seen the video that I posted recently or today, I will put that in the link in the chat. I actually take quotes from my book every single day, and I flip through, and whatever page it lands on, I pretty much just talk about it. And I don't predetermine what quote I'm going to talk about because I want it to be as natural and authentic as possible. Hey, let's say what's going on. This is that is the link to the video that I just did today. If you're using PayPal, send PayPal name and pay. Yes. Thank you, Buying Space, because you know I don't know nothing about all of that stuff. I just be like, yeah, do that. And my company is a for real legit company. So let me just tell you guys too, the back end of it, because Verns, you don't know, and Say, I'm not sure if you know, but basically Be the Difference is an actual company. That's my company, and it is LLC. It is an LLC. It is trademarked by the entire world. So the United States of America is trademarked underneath that. So that means it's protected. And it's also a limited liability company, so a LLC. And I go through all of the proper procedures that I'm supposed to do with the state of New Jersey. So it's fully licensed, fully legit, and fully authentic. And I definitely take a lot of pride. I take a lot of, what's the other word I want to think of? I guess pride, just to sum it all. I take a lot of pride, and I also don't want people to get things that are not quality. So I go the extra mile when it comes to items that I can control. I make t-shirts. The t-shirts I physically make myself. I print them myself. So you get something from the actual owner of the company, and the quality is good. And so anything that you get from me, you will never, ever, your information will always be protected. Um, you will never, ever hear me talking about anybody who's ever purchased something or has not purchased something. I will never discuss that because there's a thing called privacy. And I believe anyone who is a potential supporter slash customer deserves that. And I have to operate when it comes to business, I have to operate as such. And businesses have to keep things private for the consumer. I do not like to consider anyone a consumer, but I just have to break it down that way so people understand that I don't play when it comes to privacy. I don't play because I don't even like people knowing too much about me 100%. So I understand it. Yeah, data protection. Yeah. And I don't ever want anybody to feel like I will put you in a compromising position, even if it's not even about my business. If you tell me something in confidence, it will be kept that way because I understand a lot of times we want to talk about things and we don't necessarily want other people to know who can I go to, who can I trust. And some people feel like they can trust me and they tell me stuff, and it's definitely kept in confidence. Those are two things I don't play around with. I don't play around with people's protection, and I don't play around with people's emotions. And I definitely don't play around with people who have confidence in me with their personal information. I don't play because I always look at it as if I'm the person, what if that were me? Who can I turn to? And I don't feel there's very many people I can turn to with personal stuff. So if I feel that way, I don't want to put anybody else in a compromising position. You know what I mean? So that's that. Yes. But other than that, guys, I don't know. I just I feel like every single day we wake up is just another day for us to be grateful and to be thankful and to really be and show appreciation. Like, I don't know what everybody believes in, whether you believe in God, whether you don't believe in anything, whether you believe in a higher power, or whatever the case may be, whatever you believe in, we must give back and show gratitude for the life and the air that we breathe, right? I know I talk about it often, but I feel like we need to remember. Sometimes I need that reminder that, you know what, Joy, like you are blessed beyond measure, right? I don't know what tomorrow is going to hold, and I don't know how I would be if I had X amount of dollars or X not amount of dollars. But at this current very moment, I am blessed. There's a roof over my head. I'm able to purchase things to eat. I'm able to go and come as I please. I'm able to move around freely. These are things that don't have to be. And the same thing for you guys. It's the same exact thing for you guys. For whatever mobility or mind or brain or whatever you do, you still should be thankful and know that you're blessed because it could be worse. You could be like what happened earlier this week, just going on a normal routine day, and then your whole life changes. Then your whole entire family's life changes. Then your coworkers, your classmates, all of that changes. So with every breath that we take, guys, just be thankful. Yes, I know there's always things that we always want for it to be better. I can agree with that too, but for the most part, this is your better. This very moment is your better. And it's up to each and every one of us if we want it to be even more great. We just have to adjust ourselves and realign ourselves to do things that will put us in that position of additional greatness. And I'm not talking about monetary greatness, I'm talking about emotional greatness, spiritual greatness, everything that you could possibly think. Just be grateful for. Because if you're flowing air of gratitude, why don't you think that more things will want to come to you? Right? Think about it. Think about it. The more negative we are, the less good things want to come and stick by you. Because, like, it's like, I'll do this analogy. You know how poop is? Like, only the flies want to fly around it. Sometimes the flies don't even want to eat it, but you definitely don't want to be around it. So, where's the blessing in poop? There is none. But there is blessing when you have a fresh mindset, when you have a fresh heart, when you are just beaming with joy, not me, but your whole countenance is nothing but exuding joy and gratefulness and like you're just happy. Guess what? Everything's gonna wanna everything's gonna want to come to you. Think of you as being a bee on a honeycomb. They want to swarm to you, just give you things because there's something magnetic about you when you have that attitude of greatness. Hey, 1SP, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Welcome. I was sharing another tube out earlier supporting here. Oh, that's nice. Joy is around the corner. Yes, health issues change people. It certainly does. It certainly does. Hey, Power Lindo. But even with health issues, we still have a choice to make. I know that's hard to swallow because everybody is different. Some health issues are a little bit worse than others. I'll give you a perfect example, essay. The other day, I don't know if you were here, but there was, a family member of mine who was in a horrific car accident. She broke almost every bone in her body. She was on Hello World talking about her experience, how she was in the hospital for a month from Thanksgiving Day all the way until January, like 6th or 7th. And now she's in a rehab facility. When she was talking, none of us would have ever imagined that she was sitting in a rehabilitation center. But she said she decides that she's just going to look on the bright side of things and that at least she can do X, Y, and Z and that she still has life. So, as horrible as her situation is right now, she's had to have several operations. On her pelvis, it was two 12-hour operations just to repair her pelvis. And she will be able to walk again, thank God, or whatever you believe in. But she has a road of recovery to go through. So, even when you're going through some really rough, tough health issues, you can still probably try your best to see the good in things. Like try. I'm not saying that it's not impossible and I'm not saying that it is impossible. What I'm saying is if our mind is ready and willing to say, "You know what? Despite it all, I'm going to try my best to truck through and keep moving and still put a smile on my face when I don't feel like smiling." That's showing gratitude because you tried. 1SP is saying hello to everyone. I seen 1SP all over the place. Hi, let's travel. What's going on? Welcome to Hello World. Everybody, consider getting to know each other if you don't know each other. Turn each other's red bell gray if you enjoy what you see. Every channel in here, I can personally say, whether a content creator or I just met in the chat and just chatted in the chat, I must say that I enjoy all of you. There's not one person in here that I can't say anything bad about. Everybody in here is decent. I've seen the activity. I don't know everyone personally, but the activity that's come forth has always been cool. So I'm not complaining about that at all. Everybody's cool. Hey, Vibes with Chola. Welcome to Hello World. Nice to see you again. So, yeah, guys, I helped an older lady get out of the chair and enter her walker. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I would love that. Yes, Adam. And you know what? Adam has his own issues and he still went beside himself and his own issues and helped someone else. I'm not saying we all are able to do that, but it's sometimes the best medicine for any ailment we have is helping someone else because it lifts your spirits up like, wow, I helped somebody. You know what I mean? Good to see you as well. Be the difference? Yes. I see Vibes with Chola all over the place too. She be at Vern's. She be at Burns. And Life with Susie too. I see her in there as well. I told her I have back issues also. So you already know. It really does lift you. It does. It does. It really does. Um, I will never ever, I never ever want to get to the point where I'm not trying to help somebody or at least talk to people and like try to brighten their day. Because to me, if I don't do that, 'cause I know my purpose, right? If I don't operate in my purpose, then it's a drag. Then my days become long. Then my days become fruitless. Then my days become meaningless. But right now, my days have a whole lot of meaning. And a lot of you have a good reason as to why. Hey, GW, how are you? Are you doing better today? Did you see me do the rings for you yesterday, GW? Did you see me do the rings for you, GW? I hope you saw me do the rings for you because I was struggling. That was my first time doing the rings in months. You didn't? Oh my goodness. GW. I did lift ups. I did pull ups on the rings just for you. Yes. Hey, Nellie, how are you? Welcome to Hello World from across the land. It's Neil from Singapore. How do you do, sir? Welcome to Hello World. 1SP. Shalom. Pitbull, are you doing any better today? I can't believe you missed my rings, man. And I was dancing in the camera for you too, trying to brighten your day. I made a fool of myself just for you. Nah, but seriously though, I hope you're doing a little better. Yes. Guys, if you can, please send out prayers, well wishes, and thoughts or whatever you believe in for GW Pitbull. He's in he is at a point in his life where things need to move quickly. And if we can, put our energies and our vibes and our prayers in his direction, I would be appreciative of that. And I know he would appreciate it as well. Pitbull is definitely a good person. He's always been kind to me. And, that's my friend. That's my friend. So send him some well wishes and prayers up for his way for whatever he needs to come about. And I always care and I'm always, showing concern for you, GW. I hope that your day gets a little brighter, a little more bright just by being here tonight. You know what I'm saying, son? Yeah, now he's a trooper too. He's a trooper. Man, you know what? I'm gonna do a giveaway. Yeah, I said it. I'm going to do a giveaway. Yes, I would, and thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. You are everywhere. You bring the spirit of God with you. You think so? I hope so. Any info you can share about JC? Oh, JC and his wife are going through it, Adam. They're going through it right now. Um, I spoke to him a little earlier because he was supposed to come on to talk about some things. And they're not really in a good place right now. So just send up your well wishes and your prayers for them. Um, they're going through it. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's hard. Um, so if anybody is in GW's area, if you want to share what area from GW, you never know. People are from all over the place on YouTube. So, maybe they might know someone that can help you. So if you want to share whatever, because I'm not going to share it unless you want me to. Um, but I can definitely still hear my friend just getting on out of the shower. So I'm trying to get myself together. I just said a prayer for Pitbull. Yes. Thank you, Vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you want me to talk about it, GW, I will. If not, I will not. But JC also, two guys, him and his wife are going through. just pray for if you pray or whatever you believe in, just send comfort, just to comfort them at this point in time for whatever they need. Just send comfort and peace their way in their direction, so that they will get through whatever they're going through at this point in time. Thank y'all so much. You can, Miss Joy. Okay, so GW is trying to relocate to Tennessee. I forget what state you're in, GW, but he is looking for someone who can help him in the commute to Tennessee. Everything is already set up in Tennessee. He just needs a ride out there. So if you guys know of anyone that can help him, either help him get there or ship his things somewhere, if anybody wants to help in that situation or that area, please let him know. He has to be out of his location where he is by, I believe, March 1st, right? Alabama. He's in Alabama and he's moving to Tennessee. So he absolutely has to be out of the current place that he's in by March 1st. I'm still looking for an apartment up there. The other one was a no-go. Okay, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. It just wasn't the best fit for you guys. So it's all good. Um, everything, I believe everything will always fall into place. Maybe not the way we anticipated, but it does. 1SP, here is my thought for the day. Romans 14:13. End of March. Well, let's just say 1st of March, just so like time doesn't lapse over. Cause you know what I mean? Like if we say the actual date, sometimes it'll wait till the actual date. Don't nobody want that. So he needs to relocate. He's going to end up being with the new love of his life, where he can start fresh, possibly open up his own business and be closer to where he can get all the educational tools that he can absolutely get. GW is a trooper. And yes, so let's just, if anybody knows anyone who might know the transport from Alabama to Tennessee, either to get him there or to maybe get him there and then ship his items to Tennessee. If you're able to do that, if you would like to do that, you hit him up. GW would appreciate it from the bottom of his heart, like he loves to say. He is a wealth of knowledge too. His grandfather was definitely a wealth of knowledge. And sometimes, guys, we all just need sometimes just a little push just to get us over that hurdle. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that, we always need it, but sometimes we just need it. Like when you have done everything that you can, and just like your hands are tied, you need to reach out to people, and people need to be like, all right, I'm here for you. I'm here for you to do whatever I can. And sometimes that's what we need to do, is just be like, you know what? I'm gonna give you that push, that nudge, whatever you need. It's about not being a stumbling block to our brothers and sisters. Absolutely, Bajan. Everything will be fine, GW. You will make sure you share your testimony with us when it gets. He does too. I've been trying to get him to come back on Hello World for the longest. Vibes, he has been on here for a minute, a hot second, just talking about the things that he has gone through. I want him to come back on again though. So whenever that's possible, he'll be able to do it. I think there's some phone issues with that as well. So, he would be here. But like, if we could just send up or whatever, like I said, one person may not be able to help, but if you tell another person, maybe they will. And one prayer, two prayers, three prayers, 20 prayers add up to make things move. Lots of well wishes, lots of good vibes, gratitude, whatever sending your way ends up sending more good things a person's way. And just like Buying Spaces said, we don't have to be stumbling blocks. We can actually help you get on top of that block so you can take your next step. And sometimes all it takes is $1, $2, or even if you don't have that, your prayers, your thoughts, your concerns, your vibrations for that particular thing. So let me do my giveaway, because y'all got me all excited. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. This one is completely on me. And oh gosh, I'm going to give away my book, part 3. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know good well I probably give away more than I actually sell. Um, my grandfather always used to say, if you go somewhere in life, somewhere big on your way up, to take someone, yeah, someone with you, because someone always has a struggle in their life and needs a hand. It's true. Get trust in the Lord. He will find the way for you. Yep. So I want to give away this book. So this book is pretty much all about if you're trying to get your swag back in the love section of your life, you want this book. And then there's some other cool things in there too. Okay, I'll give you a sample since you didn't ask. I'll give you a sample. So we'll flip through real quick. Uno, dos, tres. Oh, I love this one. I follow my heart and it always leads back to you. You see what I'm saying? It's all about the love. 1SP, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. On the mountaintop, God reveals his ultimate word that John describes in his gospel as the word made flesh and dwelt among us. This is it right here. This is the quote. I'm not going to open it too much, but that's the quote because it's a brand new book. The truth of the word is revealed in these 3 disciples, the 3 who would become the anchors of the early believers. Amen. I always trust the Lord. So how shall we do this giveaway? Okay. I want to make it interesting. Yes, I'm going to give this book away. You don't have to pay for shipping or anything. It's just a book. I will sign it and I will mail it out on Monday. Oh, Joy. Oh, so lovely. W Joy. Peter, Paul, and Silas? No, Peter, Paul. Lord, I done forgot. 1SP, can you see the connection? Can you understand the significance of the Trinity? Moses, Elijah, and Jesus. Here we have the Lord and the prophet standing there talking to Yeshua. Yeah, there's always there's always 3. There's always 3. The one who came to fulfill the law, the one who fulfills the word of the prophets. The picture painted for the disciples is the one who has come to fill the promise of Scripture. There's always a Trinity. It always seems like that. And then you ever notice how there's always 12? 12 tribes are always somewhere. They're always representing in somewhere part of the world, and the earth is always 12, like the clock, 12. Like when that poor woman, the daughter was raped up, they sent her body parts to 12 parts of the earth. It's like there's always a symbolism somewhere. Numbers, guys, numbers, and I don't know. It all ends up adding up to something. As it is, if that wasn't enough, a cloud from heaven comes, and from the cloud, God Himself speaks, saying, "This is my Son, the beloved, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him." Yes. 4, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They were part of the disciples. They are actually the Gospels, the first 4 Gospels in the New Testament. I'm a little rusty with my Bible. I mean, I read my Bible every day, but I'm rusty because with the technology, with the terminology and everything. But yeah, I don't really get too religious on Hello World because there's so many different people with their beliefs. Um, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we can't all be respectful of each other's beliefs, and I think that's good too. And my real name is Matthew. Yeah. There's something special about each and every one of us. There's something amazing about each and every one of us. There's something truly, particularly unique and necessary for each and every one of us to be in each other's lives. Do you understand that? That's how intricate this web is. Not the World Wide Web, even though it seems like that. That's so cool. But the web, we are family regardless. We may come from different bloodlines, but we are family. And we are family because guess what? If you slit my wrist, you slit your wrist, guess what color we're bleeding? Red. We are not different. We are not different. We may have been trained to believe different things, but we are not different. We all cry. We all hurt. We all experience joy. We all experience love at some parts of our lives. That's how we are not that different. I'm rusty, shut up, but sometimes bum leaky. Adam, I don't know what that means, but you still are amazing. So who wants this book? Who wants this book? Because we coming on close to an hour. You know I don't like to keep you guys on for too long. We are all pink in the inside. Yes! Shoot, my organs. Shoot, I want my organs to stay pink with a lot of blood flowing through them. Shoot. That means I'm alive. Let me see. How will I do this? Okay, I'm going to pick a number. Here's that. I have a blank card, just so you know. There's nothing on it. And I'm going to pick a number and then I'm going to give this book away. Ow, I'm sore. Oh, it's really settling in now. Oh, Lord. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 100. And I'm going to count it down with my hands. You can only pick one number one time. And whoever either gets it or close to it or whatever wins. Just imagine, if you can, what would happen if God showed himself to us this morning. Imagine coming into the sanctuary, greeting each other, and then quietly praying to yourself for God's presence. And then suddenly in the middle of the service, out of nowhere, comes this great bright light, a blinding light that fills the whole sanctuary. You know what? I honestly don't have to see God because sometimes he reveals himself through people and situations and circumstances. And that's how I know it's him. So I don't need to see him. I need to feel his presence. I need to know that he cares. And he does. I know he cares for every single one of us. But do we show the same amount of energy and love and care and concern back to him? You want to know how we can effectively share our love and concern for the amazing things that God has done for us? It's how we treat each other. That's the best representation of saying, you know what, God, I appreciate, or whoever you believe in, I appreciate you bringing me here and entrusting me in all of the things that are beautiful and amazing on this green earth, that I'm going to show you by treating your people the way you would want to be treated, or you would want me to treat them. We are all living organisms and particles in life. We are all chemistry, or all like a chemistry set that God made. A little bit of all of us makes a difference in the world. A little bit of all of us in the world makes us. Yes, it's not about religion, it's about relationship. Absolutely. And if you have a relationship with God or whomever you believe in, you will follow the principles. And those principles are to love the very creatures that he has created and take care of them and love them and hold them up. And when they're down, you help them up. That's all we have to do. That is all we have to do. It's not about how much money you make, how much money you can contribute. It's not about what your job is or whatever. You take that all away. Guess what? We have each other. And how you are with each other determines the quality of your respect for the person that you say that you love and serve. I take that very seriously. That's why I want to be good to as many people as possible, because I know it's not easy. I know how it feels not to be cared for. I know how it feels to be hurting and having no one there. I know how it feels to lose people that you love, don't love. I know both spectrums. And I've also read my Bible a few times back in the day. And what it all equated for me was that it's all about love and caring for each other and not judging. Simple as that. That is so true. It's as simple as that. We've all created these walls of Baptist, Pentecostal religion, Catholicism, Buddhism, um, uh, what's the other thing? Mormons, all these different things to suit our very needs. But at the very basis of it all, humanity is one thing that a lot of our religions do not teach. They do not, they do not reinforce it because the ego, usually gets in the way. But the moment we take away the I and the ego, we just see how humanity needs us and how humanity thrives off of the love that we can share. And that's where it's important. Because if I leave your presence good, then that's something that's going to stick with you longer than anything else. If I leave your presence bad, that's going to stick with you more than anything else. And it can either harm or not harm you. And I'd rather be on the opposite side of not harming you and treating you like gold than the other way. That's all I'm saying. Love, yes. I just want to say I love y'all to everyone. GW's and his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. We complicate things too much. There is no complication in love. There isn't. We're the ones that put degrees on things. We're the ones that say, oh, well, no, you don't love me because you haven't done X, Y, and Z. We're the ones that say your capacity of what you consider loving me is not good enough, when that could be the very best thing that they can offer. But we are not willing to accept whatever they're offering. There is no degree of love. Because if we all start operating and practicing just out of love, I know it's difficult. It's not impossible. Then I guarantee you it'll be a little easier. That's all I'm saying. I'm a simple person. You know what I'm saying? And, I grew up in church and I've learned other cultural things. And at the end of the day, I take what I take and I apply it to my life. But what I do know, the commonality in everything, is that we are human. And this human experience is already hard enough. And what way to make it even worse by having another human being make it worse for you? But what way to make it better when I'm having a down time and a bad day than somebody come alongside and smile at me? You don't even have to say a word, but just to smile at me, and that will make me good. That will make me better. Imagine that. We all have the power to make someone's day better by just a simple changing your frown from upside down. It's as simple as that. We sometimes think we got to talk things through, No, your presence alone can be the answer and the key to somebody else's breakthrough. Just as simple as that. But we like to complicate things. It's not that complicated. Think about the people who are mute. They still are effective, correct? Think of the people who are blind and can't see. They still are effective, right? Think about her name is skipping my mind now, but she couldn't see, she couldn't hear. But she learned how to write and she learned how to play instruments. And she still has music that we all listen to and enjoy to this day. Was it Helen Keller? Am I thinking of the right person? I know it's Helen somebody. All of those obstacles against her, and she still made a difference. You don't need much, people. But we do need to keep on helping each other glue and make that bond. Because, guys, we are the answer, to a lot of problems that we created, a lot of the communications that were created. We are the answers. All we have to do is open up and sit down and listen without objection. You forgot, Israelites. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100, 1 and 100, 1 and 100. I'm thinking about a number between 1 and 100. And as soon as my fingers go down to 0, whoever guesses closest to the number will win this book. I will mail it to you. No charge on shipping. It's all on the company. I'm saying me, it's all on the company. It's all on the company, and it will be mailed out on Monday. So when I say go, you can start counting, and you can only put one number in, and that's it. And whoever gets closest to the number that I wrote down on this piece of paper will win the book, and I will show you the number. Are we ready? Are we set? Are we ready to win a free book from Be the Difference Clothing? Okay, go. Ooh, that's difficult. Y'all not picking no numbers. That's it. Let's see. Oh, there are a lot of numbers. All right. So the closest was Patty D. The closest was Patty D. This is the number that I picked. Oh, 100. So Patty D, you already know. You already know. Just email me whatever mailing address you want, and I will mail you. No way. What do you mean, no way? I will mail you this book. Do you have a copy of this book, Patty D? Do you, Patty D? Do you have this book? Let me see. Let me look at the other chat because this thing might be going slow. 1SP says, God is not taken with how often you can read your Bible or say your prayers. Come on. But if you want to grab God's attention, if you want to bless his heart, if you want to really go and love him with all your heart, all you got. That's true. No, but I'm so excited. Okay. So Patty D, definitely email me. You have my email address. Email me, a mailing address, and I will send that out to you on Monday. Your purpose is different to the purpose of anybody else in this room, anybody else on the face of this globe, anybody since the dawn of history. You are not a divine experiment. Huh? That will do it because that is why you are created. If you want to get into it, recognize that in him we live and move and have our being. Okay, my phone is ready to die. All right, Adam, thank you. Let me tell you what I mean. God did not make you to see what he could possibly do with you when you were born. God did not make you to see what he could possibly do with you when you were born. Okay. I'm waiting for the rest of it. Thank you as always, Adam. I appreciate you. And guys, don't forget, please check out Adam if you haven't seen his page. Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, things which have not been done, saying, my purpose will be established and I will accomplish all my good pleasure. I'm intrigued. Are you just saying that in general, 1SP? 1SP, do you like Rev Ray Hagley? Reverend Ray Haglin. My grandfather always used to say, if you want to see what God looks like or Jesus looks like, look in the mirror because we are made in his likeness and image. True. And that should also help us, get back on our game and be like, all right, let me do better. You know what I'm saying? Let me do better. I got Jesus in me. I'm going to sign it for you now, Patty D. Yes. This is the first book that I'm signing on. Hello, world. Bam. I just signed it. And then, of course, I have to write a note. I'm waiting for 1SP to write one more thing in there. And then I'm going to wrap it up because I don't like to keep you guys too long. Good night, Joy and friends. You leaving me buying space? Buying space. I have good news. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Bueno, bueno, bueno. I'm a write whatever I write later, but I did sign it. You want to see me? You want to see what it looks like signed, Patty? You want to see what it looked like signed? Where did you get the skull cap? Oh, this is mine. I went through a period of where I was like, ooh, let me make hats. So this is a Be the Difference hat. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it was made. So I stopped making them because this R is too big in my opinion. The stitching wasn't right. So I made like a dozen and I stopped making them. This is it, Patty D. That's my signature. See, it says the love, hate, and responses. That's pretty much sums up all of the quotes in this book. 1SP, this is my hat, the Be the Difference hat. And so I did that in caps. They took too long to sell, so I just stopped making them. And I had to discount them too. This is embroidered. I had to discount them so much just to get them out. Now I said, I'm never making these again. But yeah, guys, you know how I always say, like, you guys are the difference every single day. Someone needs you. Someone needs to hear from you. Someone is needing your smile. Someone is needing just your presence. That is how important you are. And that is how you are making a difference every day. So stand tall and bold in your brilliance, in your beauty, in the treasures that you have inside. Let your gifts explode in this world. Your gifts of whatever it is that God, your maker, or whoever you believe in has created you to be. If you don't know how to find those things, start looking at yourself in the mirror. I say that all the time. Look in the mirror. Do you absolutely understand and love what you see? If not, then that means it's time for you to start spending time just getting to know who you are. Because there's something beautiful in you that maybe you can't see, but a lot of people can. And if a lot of people can see it, but you can't, that's a disservice to yourself and to a lot of other people that you can affect in a positive way. We have a choice every single day to either do good or bad. So hopefully we all choose to do great. And then the times when we do fall short, it's all right. Human error always comes in the mix. But it doesn't mean that you can't say, brush your shoulders off and get back on to being who you were meant to be and being that inspiration who you've been for so long and so many times. You are beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. I don't care how bad things have gotten or how bad you may have been. We all have a history. But let's not make our history determine our present or our future because it's in the past and it can stay right there. Once that cataract has been removed off of your heart, you've been placed with a new lens, a new start, a new you, a new version of you. A new you who knows what your purpose is and will outlive and outshine it so that it will help so many other people to do the very thing that they were afraid to do, which is be what God or the Creator has meant them to be. All because you decided that you wanted to live your purpose. That is how powerful and effective you are. All because you decided to say enough of me not feeling good about myself, enough of me not doing all of the things that I could possibly do, enough of me thinking that the ceiling is a glass that I can't scratch, that everything is impossible because you've shown that anything is possible if I only just keep on moving forward and bringing some people along. Never forget how amazing you are. Please. And you want to know how I'm saying that and why? You made it here to give me a little bit of your time. That is how I know you're amazing because you bring me life or you bring life to me, to my days. And I'm grateful for that. I hope that when you wake up tomorrow, that you're ready and willing to be the best version of yourself because our world is in healing. Our world is healing, and whether you believe it or not, I believe it. Our world is healing, and it's going to take all of us with all of our energy and all of the love that we have inside to do what we can to lift this thing up higher. We've been accepting too many bad and negative things for too long. We don't have to accept that anymore because we're more powerful than the negative that could ever think. Light always outshines darkness, and that's what we are. And if we believe we are the light of the world and we want to shine so bright, then why is it that we continuously let all the negative things in this world hold us back? It's not going to happen anymore. Take control. I'm not going to stop. As long as there's air in my lungs and as long as somebody is willing to listen to me, I will not stop. Because I want our world to be something that everybody thinks or has thought was impossible, which is beautiful, which is amazing, which is at peace majority of the times, which is cooperating, collaborating, enjoying each other, feeding each other with nothing but life giving words, feeding each other with life giving words when we need it most, which is every day. If you ever want to get to know anything more about me, Hello World, or people that may have been on the panel, or even the documentary series that I have put together, please look at the links down below. If you want to shop Be the Difference, go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Links are still down below. You can grab a copy of my book. Down the links down below. I am here every single night between 7 and 9. We talk about everything and anything. Tonight was a chat and chop. So I thank you for all who, made a purchase or are thinking about purchasing. But just know I appreciate it. And it just absolutely helps with the company to become more known and to grow more. So I appreciate you guys. And even if you don't make a purchase, please tell 10 people about Be the Difference, right? Because it's not just about me, it's actively all of us. Because every single last one of us are the difference. I'm just here pushing it more through different items, subliminally and not so subliminally. We already know how it's been done to us before, so now I'm just doing the opposite. I wish nothing but greatness and goodness in your lives and peace and love and joy beyond your measure and beyond your comprehension. All things become new. Everything that you've been wanting, I'm wishing, praying, and hoping those doors will open for you in a very special way that you thought was impossible, in a very special way that you can receive and understand. I want nothing but your greatness. Because when you shine, we all shine. So my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. And I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yes.